You're watching KPBI News at 10. News that works for you.
Well, those winds have really died down since this afternoon. Yeah, we had 30-mile-per-hour gusts, but that has since calmed down a little bit. As you can see right now, 77 degrees with a relative humidity about 32%. Calm winds in through Pocatello. As we take a look at Idaho Falls, 77 degrees, about 75 in town with some light winds out of the south at 8 miles per hour. Now that system that pushed its way through earlier has since moved on. We had clouds for much of the day. That's going to clear up just a little bit in the overnight hours, but then another round of clouds is going to be moving in, as you can see, as we get this circulation in through parts of Colorado, down into Arizona, New Mexico, back up through Salt Lake, and then in through eastern Idaho. And that's going to bring with it a chance of some thunderstorms coming in for your Thursday. So we take a look what's going to happen tonight. Yeah, cloudy skies, not too bad, with the overnight lows. Yeah, still trying to cool off a little bit. Not happening, though. 59, the overnight low for Rexburg, Idaho Falls. Low 60s for Pocatello and for Blackfoot. And then as we look over into parts of the highlands and western Wyoming, Island Park, not too bad. 54 for that overnight low. 46 for Yellowstone with partly cloudy skies. Jackson right at the half-century mark. Then things will be pretty clear in through parts of Chalice, Mackey, and Arco. That's going to be until about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then another round of clouds will be moving in. But we're going to get a little bit cooler with lows in Stanley, 45, 55 for Leadore, Salmon at 59, Arco 57 for that overnight low. And then we have a chance of those thunderstorms rolling in, and this is mainly going to be in through parts of the mountains. Going to see more of a chance of those isolated thunderstorms pop up throughout the day. As you can see, isolated thunderstorms for parts of the central mountains. Salmon 89, Leadore 80, Stanley at 81 for the daytime high, Mackey at 79, Chalice at 83 degrees. And then as we take a look what's going on in through the highlands and western Wyoming, partly cloudy skies. Do have about maybe a 20 to 25% chance of those isolated thunderstorms, mainly starting in and around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Winds will gust up just a little bit, but a chance of those thunderstorms for tomorrow as well. Upper 70s the high for Afton and Jackson, 73 the high in Yellowstone, Island Park 80, Driggs and Soda Springs at 81 degrees tomorrow. Now as we take a look at your Southeast Idaho Chevy dealer's 7-day forecast, we can see that things are going to happen, yeah, in the afternoon with those thunderstorms. 89 the high tomorrow, so pretty much where we were today. Still that cloud cover, not quite as extensive as what we experienced today, but those thunderstorms will be coming in around 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and that'll persist until about 7 o'clock in the evening. Then it's back to those hot temperatures for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So through the weekend, we'll have a little bit of cloud cover, some sunshine, so not too bad. Highs expected to be in the 90s, overnight lows in the 60s. As we take a look at the Idaho Falls 7-day forecast, yeah, chance of those thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. Highs around 88 degrees, back in the 90s for Friday into the weekend, and then into the 80s for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, first part of next week. Overnight lows in the middle 50s. Rexburg, we're going to have a chance of those thunderstorms as well, with a high of 88 tomorrow. Looking for 90s for Friday and Saturday, and then 80s for Sunday and the first part of next week. Highs are overnight lows in the 50s. And then for Jackson, Afton, and Driggs, better chance of those thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon and a high of 80, and then remaining in the 80s, so kind of a pleasant weekend with mid-80s for the daytime highs, 40s and 50s for the overnight lows. Salmon, Chalice, and Mackey, we're looking for a chance of those thunderstorms as well. Better chance of seeing those storms than much of the Snake River Plain. Highs in the 80s for the next couple days, 90s for the weekend.